These are my peeps. Peeps. All right, I'm getting really big on YouTube. Peeps is now sending me peeps for my peeps, but I can't get to my peeps, so I got to keep the peeps for myself. You guys understand that? Good. Julian, just nod your head. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So, look, today we're going to talk about compound interest, right? So, I have an annual amount that I'm going to get. I have a principal, and then when I put it in there for the year, it's going to, oh my gosh, my peeps are falling. Oh no, peeps are falling. Oh. It's really late, fellas. It's really late. Did I tell you it was late? It's really late in the Bat Cave. But I'm not Batman. So, right? So after a year, you're going to make what you put in there, whatever time period it is, you're going to have the principal plus the interest on that principal, right? Which is basically this type thing, which is if I factor out the P, I get the 1 plus I. So that's after one period. But then after 2 periods, right, I get that same amount. So that's going to get squared. After 3 periods, that's going to get, and so it's an exponential function because we're talking about exponential functions that has 1 plus I as the base. So here's the thing, right? For the annual percentage rate R, and the interest is compounded n times, and each time for the period, it is I is equal to R over n, and nt is the time period in t years. Is your head spinning yet? Is it? Is it? Elliot, it's okay. It's all right, man. It's okay. Because what I did was I boiled all this down to this formula. I spent the last 6 hours taking these words and turning it into this formula. I think it's going to be a banking breakthrough. I think that Bank of America and Wells Fargo, they're going to be calling and asking for this information. So what I figured out is that the amount that you're going to get after T years, the amount of money that you're going to have after T years is going to be the principal times 1 plus, right? Because 1, you have to have what's already in there. You have to have the principal in there, right? That's the principal plus, right? The annual rate over the number of times that it's compounded. All of that thing raised to the number of times that it's compounded times the number of years. This is my exponent. This makes it the exponential function. All right. So we have this question here that it says, and if you remember this formula, you're going to be in like Flint, right? This is my annual percentage yield right there, the R over N. We're going to see that in just a second. So I got $1,000 to invest at 12% per year, and I want to know what the amount is after 3 years. If it's annual, semi-annual, quarterly, monthly, and daily, right? Annual is once a year. Is that a compound? Semi-annually is twice. Quarterly is 4 times. Months is 12. You know why it's months is 12, Levy? Because there are 12 months in a year. And then lastly is daily, because there are 365 days in the year, unless, of course, it's Kayla's birthday. Then there's 366, but we're not going to count that. So we set up the formula, right? In the annual, it's 1 time. So I put the 1 here and the 1 here. If it's semi-annual, it's going to be 1,000 times 1 plus 0.12, the percentage rate, over 2 times 2 times 3. Do you see how these things are just changing right here? Right? Ooh, that's $1,000. My fault. We can't short that guy. 1 plus 0.12 over 4 times 4 times 3. Right? 1,000. 1 plus 0.12 over 12 times 12 raised to the 12 times 3. And then we got 1,000. 1 plus 0.12, 12% over 365 times 365 raised to 365 times 3. So if I get out my handy dandy calculator here, right, and I start working it, and I do, right, 1 plus 0.12, enter, right, because 0.12 over 1 is the same as 0.12. Whoa, that's supposed to be 1 plus 0.12. That's how I know that that's 1. So I want to raise that to the 3rd power, and then I'm going to multiply that by 1,000, or just move it 3. So I get 1404 0.93, right? So 0.12 divided by 2 is 0.06. Is that right? 0.06 plus 0.06 is 0.12. So 1 plus 0.06. Oh, look, it's a little bit less this time. Enter 1.06. And then I want to raise that to the 6th power. And then I want to multiply that by 1,000. And I get 1,418. Oh my gosh, if I do it just twice a year, right, I'm going to get $14 more. That's a good deal, though, right? And 52 cents. 52 cents. So what happens if I do it 4 times a year? So if I do 1 plus 0.03, enter, raised to the 12th power, times 1,000, I'm going to have $1,425.76. So if it compounds 4 times a year, I'm going to get an extra $21. How about here? Right? 1.01 raised to the 36th power, and then I'm going to multiply that by 1,000. And I get $1,430. I get about $1,430.77. And then if it's daily, it's got to be a whole lot more, doesn't it? But let's see. So no, let's not do that. Let's do 0.12 divided by 365. And then I'm going to add 1 to that. And then I'm going to, answer plus 1, really? That can't be right at all. I didn't do that right at all.
Yeah.
Because that's 3. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So that's 1. Oh, I got it. Yeah, because it moved 3 places over. All right, so we're still good. So I'm going to raise that to the 365 times 3rd power. And that's going to give me 1433.24. And then I multiply that by 1,000. And that's going to give me 1433.24. Right, so I'm getting $29 more per year if it compounds daily at 12%. Yeah, if you find 12% these days, take it, because they're offering you like 0.03%. So 12% is a pipe dream there, baby. All right, so the last thing we want to look at here is the annual percentage yield. If it is that we have 6% compounded daily. I'm going to erase over here. My videographer is showing you the entire basement here. Right? So the annual percentage yield, I know. How much have I got here? I want to know, but it's 6% daily, right? So it's going to be compounded daily. So that's going to be 1 plus, what's my percentage here? 6%, 0.06. I got 6%. The number of times is just once, so it's per year, and I'm going to be doing that 365 days. So I do 1.06. So do 1.06 raised to the 365. That did not work out for me. That did not work out for me. It's compounded daily. Did I not do that? What did I not? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to divide it by 365. There's the problem right there, because it's over, right? It's 1 plus, it's the percentage over 365. Let's try that again. Oh, another peep falls! So we do 0.06 divided by 365. Enter. We're going to add 1 to that. Plus 1. I'm going to raise that to the 365th power. That's going to give me 1.06. 183, but I know that right here, right, when we talked about the yield, right, we knew that it was 1 plus R over N, which is the interest in the time period. So this is going to be 1 plus 0.06183. So it's going to be 6.18% is going to be my annual percentage yield right there. Because this right here, right, as we talked about, is that the interest in that time, right, the annual percentage yield, because we ask for it annually. So, all right, very good. Don't forget to check out the Friday video. If it is that you want bonus points, you can, if you email me the number that is in blue that was in the lower right-hand corner of the board. Don't forget to check out the Friday video. We're doing something special as a viewer request. Have a great weekend. See you guys soon. Miss you. Bye.